Hello and welcome back to my horror movie review marathon. We're still in the 70s, and today I'll be looking at the movie that kickstarted the slasher genre. Halloween was released in 1978. Made with a budget of $300,000, it went on to make $70 million. It is one of the most successful independent movies ever made, not to mention influential. It's interesting to note that most of what makes Halloween so iconic isn't original at all. The POV shots through which Michael stalks his victims, well, you can find those in Creature from the Black Lagoon, or in Jaws, or even Black Christmas. Simple and effective design for the killer, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Simple, looping score, Jaws and Psycho. It's the presentation that makes these aspects into something better. Nowhere is this better demonstrated than the opening scene. This movie opens with a POV shot, which is nothing new. Black Christmas opens the same way. We don't know who we're following, but we do know that they're stalking someone. We watch as they grab a kitchen knife and head upstairs. We watch them grab a mask and put it on. With our vision now obstructed, they make their way into the bedroom. The person sitting in the bedroom doesn't seem to notice their presence. When they finally acknowledge that someone is in the room with them, they react with annoyance rather than fear. A clue for later, maybe? After she's killed, they make their way downstairs and out the front door. A car pulls up and an adult man gets out. He walks over, takes their mask off, and we break the POV shot. We now see a small child in a clown costume holding a blood-soaked knife. This is our killer, Michael Myers. He is 6 years old and he has just killed his sister. Again, nothing in this sequence is new, but it's the presentation, the idea that a small child is committing this act, that makes it better than the rest. Honestly, it kind of bothers me when people lump this movie in with the rest of the slashers from the 70s and 80s when it's much better than all of them. Sure, the sequels are basically just slasher films, but this one isn't. Watch as many slasher movies as you want, you're not going to find any that are as good as The Exorcist or Jaws, but this one is. Basically everyone in this movie is doing a great performance. Donald Pleasence is doing especially well as Dr. Loomis. The child actors are also doing surprisingly well. Michael is portrayed as quite the threat in this movie, always walking, never running. There's a scene people often make fun of where Michael takes the time to cut eye holes in a sheet before putting it on. I actually quite like the idea that he is so unconcerned with getting to his victims that he actually stops to cut eye holes in a sheet. My favorite part of this movie has to be the ending. Dr. Loomis shows up and shoots Michael repeatedly, so much so that he falls off a balcony. Loomis turns away from Michael's collapsed body, and when he comes back, it's gone. You don't know if he crawled away, if he ran, or if he walked, but you do know one thing. He's out there, and he's not just a serial killer anymore. Now, there's definitely more I could talk about with this movie, the score, the story behind the movie, the many, many sequels, but instead, I'll just leave off with the ranking. This movie is very, very good. 9 out of 10.